What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to build something big. So the biggest thing that you can build, for me, it's an operating system, right? But I didn't just want to build something that, a clone or a copy of Mac OS or Windows or Linux. So I started with the idea of building an OS. And playing with the idea, it came the AI first OS, right? An OS built with AI in mind. And at that point, I always love to think about huge ideas and then I scale down. So I finally landed on, okay, how about an OS that helps me as an entrepreneur, as a builder, as someone that needs help to organize their thoughts or develop ideas or brainstorm ideas. So I call it the Operator OS. We're gonna build it in Replit, and I'm gonna show you step by step the prompts that I send, and I'm gonna show you the final result. And guess what? I'm gonna even let you use the software and see what you think. I hope this helps. Let's go. Okay, let's get to it. So first, let me go ahead and paste the prompt, and let's quickly go through the prompt. I'm gonna put a link of the prompt down in the comments below. But the core concept is I want to build an OS that's not just a Mac OS or just a copy of Windows OS. I want to build something AI first, AI native operating system, right? I don't want to create a clone. This is for operators, right? For people that are busy and they need to do things quick. Instead of opening an app, we want to do things with intent. So a couple of key product principles: intent first, not app first. I don't care about apps. I care about action, right? AI generated workspaces. So you can go through the prompt yourself. But yeah, you can see there's a lot. So I put a lot of emphasis on this first prompt because I believe like the first prompt will set will set you in the right path or the wrong path. Of course, you can always correct it and fix it later. But if you have it, the best that you can have it in that first prompt, the better time you're going to have. So I do spend a lot of time on that first prompt to try to get it, mostly right. And since I want the prompt to feel a little bit more personal, I'm going to add this from me, right? I built in this because I think the current operating systems are outdated, blah, blah, blah. I want to build something AI native. Okay, now we're going to let Replit do its magic. Okay, agent has some questions for you. For the AI features, blah, blah. It says, should I use real AI calls? Yep, I want to use real AI calls. Okay, for the onboarding flow, how important is it for the first build? I'm going to say must have. So let's go through the plan that Replit built for me, right? Build Operator OS. Build a full stack web app called Operator OS, an AI native operating system where intent replaces apps. That's a must have for me. What done looks like a dark premium OS like interface that feels nothing like a standard dashboard. Right, I don't want it to feel like a dashboard. Onboarding flow that asks the user what to optimize, what matters, the onboarding. AI desktop screen with stay focus, active workspace, pending decisions. So you can read through it. It's actually a great plan. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a link to the plan that it created for me, so you can go through it as well. Okay, we're back. 43 minutes later, and it cost us $11.27. I'd say that's not bad for 43 minutes worth of work. So let's see what we got for our 11 bucks. All right, let me close this up. So I like the concept. I like the design. Very dark premium. It uses purple as the accent color. You can change that if you want. So let's see, I can hide that. Okay. And I can have a full screen workspace. Okay. So the way that it works, it's gonna create a workspace. See, help me design on decision workspace, planning workspace, meeting prep workspace, organization workspace. I like that. Now, to be honest, all these different buttons right here are the same ones right here. So the one that's missing is review out of this list. I like it so far. Makes sense. Because we're not opening an app to do X. We're just telling the system what we need help with. Now, let's play around a little bit, because then I'm gonna show you what I do, usually what I do next after my first build. Okay, it tells me, okay, that's good. All right, design, help me design on who should I hire next? A developer or a salesperson? Okay, generating workspace content with AI. AI is building your workspace. This might take a few seconds. Let's see what it does, because I haven't seen it yet. So let's see. Okay. Okay, I have to say I like this. Oh wow. Okay. Help me decide on who should I hire next. And by the way, this is real AI data. It's just mock-up data because I haven't done the onboarding or anything like that. But I think it's actually going out to AI and bringing real data based on the demo account, right? Hey, help me decide which next hire will most increase the probability of hitting the next 6 to 12 months goals. That makes sense, right? You want to hire someone that's going to help you reach those goals. A developer to ship product faster quality, or a salesperson to create repeatable revenue. Okay, so it gives you both pros and cons. If you hire a developer, you have these pros. If you hire a salesperson, you have these pros. And the thing that I love about Replit and AI building, that it gives you things that you haven't even thought about, right? And just imagine as a product builder, as a software developer, like using this product to help you make decisions, to help you brainstorm ideas. I like what it built. Okay. Oh, look, it even gave me a third option, hire a hybrid. I like that. All right. Reasoning mode, analyst, strategist. Oh, select a reasoning mode and run an analysis to begin. Let's do a quick heuristic recommendation. Let's do it fast. Let's see what it does. Oh wow. AI analysis output. I don't know why it's in JSON. I don't think that should be like JSON. I think that should be just content. So I like that you can select different reasoning modes and it gives you that output, right? Probably have to fix that. System recommendation default to hire and sell. Wow, okay. And you can accept the decision. Okay, nothing happens now when I accept it. Okay. So, okay. Pending decisions. Okay. All right. So far, I like it. Now let's turn it into a real app, right? And you might be asking, I'm gonna mark this complete. You might be asking yourself, okay, what do you mean make it a real app? I want to be able to sign up, to log in, and to use the system fully, right? But instead of guessing what needs to be done next, I'm gonna ask the system. I'm gonna make sure I select plan so I can chat with the system and ask, I want to turn this idea into a real app. Tell me the next steps and what's missing to make that happen. I want other people to be able to sign up and use the system as well. Now, you can see that I'm not using any technical terms. I'm just talking real human language, right? So now it's going to analyze the system and see what's missing. Like, for example, I didn't see a sign up or login system. So I'm pretty sure it's going to have to create that. Also, it's using demo data. So it's also going to have to do the onboarding as well. So we'll see what it says. But again, I didn't use any technical terms. I'm not even looking at the files. You can, if you want, you can just look at the files within everything that's created. And I know a lot of, I've seen this behavior where people that come from engineers, software developers, they want to mess with the system architecture and the way things are built. Honestly, I let Replit handle that. I just concentrate on what the outcome is, right? Okay, so let's let it do its thing. Okay, wow. I thought it was gonna be longer. Okay, great. Okay, here's the full picture on what's there and what's needed. What the app has today: beautiful, fully functional AI workspace generator, all four workspaces, decision planning, meeting prep, organization, driven by real OpenAI. Okay, complete backend, database, and front end. What's missing from multi-user? The app is currently built as a single user tool. Okay, there's no concept of who's using it, blah, blah. So what's missing? Authentication, data isolation. Also, we're going to build a landing page by the end, and maybe I'll just put it out there and let you play with it. So I love about what I love about Replit now, that it creates the different tasks for me, and I can say build it in background, and now you can see the three tasks that are ready to be built. Now, when you see it like that, it's because this one depends on this one and this one depends on that one, right? I can actually open the taskbar and see three active tasks. I can go to the task, or I can even go to the main version and keep working, right? But for now, let's let it build its thing. Okay, so now it's building the authentication and sign up. One more thing that so the next thing that I would add is probably get rid of the mockup data and let's start using it for real. Okay, we are back. So we completed the authentication, we completed the data isolation. I'm going to apply it to the main version. My next task will be to get rid of any mockup fake data in the application so I can create a real account and see what it looks like. Please remove any fake data demo account so I can sign up with a real account and test the application. Okay, so it built the plan. And again, you can go through the plan. This is why I love Replit. It creates a plan for you. So it says the app immediately redirects back to the beginning of the onboarding instead of the landing on the desktop. This happens because the onboarding guard reevaluates with still blah, blah, blah. So, okay, let's let it fix it. And actually, I'm going to fix it here on the main branch, right? So for those that have a software background developer, the development, the way that I see it is these are branches. Every time you create a task, it creates a branch of the main one. So I'm just gonna do it on the main branch. Okay, so now that it fixed, let's mark it as complete. And now we're gonna take it for a new test drive. Let's see if it works. Let's open it on the browser. Huh, is there a logout? Let's find out. I don't think there's a way for me to log out, so let's work on that. Add a logout. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let it work on it because I don't think it needs a lot of direction. So once I'm able to log out, I'm gonna go ahead and do the full onboarding, and now we can truly test it and see what it does. Okay, it's all done. It took about 2 minutes. Now we can actually try it on. Let's test it from the beginning. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. If it works. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try it over here. That didn't work. Okay. The sign out button is not working. Okay, let's see. Replit found the bug and it fixed it. Took about 2 minutes. So now let me close out this tab. Let me open this new tab and let's try it out. So operator OS, create account. Let's try a test email. Okay, create account. So far so good. Impact and clarity, that works. Business, personal, and health. Decisions, planning, organization. Direct opinion, yeah. Okay. OS has been initiated. So let's see. Oh, okay, I made a mistake over there. Today focus. Active insights. Okay. No pending decisions. Agents are standing by. No active workspaces. Okay. Research, organize, review. Okay. Help me plan how to launch this tool that I'm building. It's an operator OS for business owners that need more clarity on their ideas. Okay, so it's generating the workspace. Okay. Let me go first through the system context. Okay. Keeps memory, gives the system some context, that's good. Develop a clear value proposition and positioning, build a go-to-market strategy, identify and engage early adopters, action steps, draft a compelling one-liner. So something I would love to see is almost like either connecting these or help me with these action steps that I have to do. You know, like I can click on it and I get taken to a place that I can work on this. But I like where it's going. Now, is there a place, because these are just action buttons, right? Okay, active workspaces. So here's a workspace. Okay, I get it now. Refine and finalize core value proposition. So I can mark it as done, but I would love to be able to input my answer or whatever I worked on, so the system now has a better idea of what I'm working on. It's almost like creating these virtual workspaces to work on each individual thing that I need, right? I would love, for example, for these to be able to click on it and it takes me either to planning or make a decision or whatever it is. So there's as you can see, there's a lot of room for improvement, but the system works. I was able to sign up, I was able to log in, I was able to use it. So yeah, I mean, I would say this is like 90% there. Obviously needs a little bit of polishing. But yeah, let's go back to Replit now. And as you know, you have the canvas now. I want to create something, and this is something I tweeted actually probably about a month and a few weeks ago. I wanted to create something within the project. For example, if I want to create a landing page, I used to have to get a report of what was built and then create a new Replit project and then paste all that context of what I was working on and then say build a landing page. But now I can just click here, create something new, and I'm gonna say a website, create a landing page for this product for people to sign up and log in. This product operator OS is free. so they can just sign up and use it. Let's plan it out. Whenever I have to, I would say I give Replit a lot of freedom on building, and especially when you want to test things out, I don't feel like you have to be that exact, like, that picky. Let's build something quick. Let's test it out. Let's see, is there demand for it? Okay, here are features, how it works, final CTA, call to action, dark cinematic design, matching the app's aesthetics. Great. Let's see if it does that, right? Because that's the whole idea. Okay, I'm gonna say build it in the background, and that's it. So these different things in the canvas are called artifacts. So now it's created a new artifact called, it's a website for Operator OS. Okay, so now let's take a look. I love surprises, and it looks pretty good, I have to say. So your workspace built by AI. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, describe what you're working on. Operator OS builds the right workspace around your intent in seconds. No credit card, free forever, no trial limits. 4 AI workspaces for everything you do. Decision workspace, planning workspace, meeting prep workspace, organization workspace. From intent to action in seconds. That's actually pretty good. I mean, I would say this is a legit, solid, simple landing page. I'm happy with it. It has a get started free and the sign in. Let's see if it, oh, okay, nice. And how about if I go to get started free? Okay, I could say take me directly to the sign up, but that's a small fix. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Let us finish building this website, and then I'll show you how to publish it. And honestly, that's it. I mean, it's been only a couple hours on and off, but mostly it's been building by itself. I just stepped away. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so now we actually have the landing page working. Let's try it out. There you go. If I click on get started, it takes me to the login. Great, I can sign up. Awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, I'm gonna call it operator. Can I call it OSS? Nope. Let's call it Operator OS. Oh. Okay. Okay, operator system, that Replit, that app. All right. Let's publish that. So remember, if you go to, oh, let me go back. Okay. Okay, this thing about recording a video as you're building something, it's tricky. I'll get there, I promise. Okay, let me close out of this. Let me close out of this. It's publishing. Great. So we created the software. It's actually a full software with a database, with a sign up, with a login. It's up and running. And we created the landing page. I could create a video too, but for the purpose of this video, I think this is good enough. Something that I'm gonna do is, check this out, because I love this part. I love talking to Replit. And some people complain that, well, you're paying, it's expensive. But I feel like this gives you the best answers ever, because it knows the system. It built the system. It built the software that you just built. So it knows it better than anything else. So I'm going to say, create a report about the current state of the platform, and let's say create a top 5 features we should implement in the future. Future, not feature. Don't include any technical details. Just this is more about the product itself. I'm just going to execute that. And now let's make sure that the public website works. So literally, if you're watching this, you can go to operator system.replit app /landing, and you'll see the website. And you can just create an account. I'm going to leave it up and running so you can play with it. So yeah, once you see it, let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the video. This is how simple it is to build things with Replit. You just talk to it. There's no technical, you don't need any technical experience. You just talk to the software. I love that, right? Being able to talk to the software. Talk to the software and you get results. There's a lot more. Okay, great. Okay, hold on, let me check. Okay, that was quick. It only took 42 seconds to create a report. Okay, let's say Operator OS. Product State Report Overview. Operator OS is a free AI native productivity platform that lets users describe what they're working on in plain language. And it's like, okay, great. What's working today? Decision workspace. So the different workspaces, the agent activity feed, AI insights. So it gives me the strengths. I love it gives me this areas that are incomplete or limited. Workspace depth. Have limited interactivity. That's the one thing that I complain about. Like, hey, let me work on this here. Collaboration, yeah, there's no collaboration. The search, notifications, mobile experience. Okay. Actually, I off the record, I might keep working on this because I kind of like the idea, even for myself, to work on things. So top 5 features to build on next: workspace editing, iteration, sharing, and collaboration, reminders and follow-up, full text search across all workspaces, templates, and starter prompts. I love this. I love this. I actually want to keep working on it. And that's sometimes the problem with Replit. You just want to keep working on things. Sometimes it's time to go and sell, right? We need to build and then sell things. Okay, great. I love this. Let me go back to the landing page. Okay, awesome. I hope you like this video. Try it out. Let me know how you feel about the software that we just built with Replit. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll answer. Until the next one.